Are you dissatisfied with the coloration of the gear or equipment which you have? You want to alter its color? It's a gear tester here, and in this video I'm going to be looking at altering the color of your different gear and equipment, generally fabric equipment, using spray paint. So whether that's molly gear or a rifle case or a backpack or a bag, you can definitely alter the color of your gear with spray paint. This is just Rust-Oleum camouflage spray paint that I purchased at Walmart a number of months ago. I use it on this first case that you see there. That's the Rat US Peacekeeper case. I've got a short little review up on that. And I didn't like the coloration that it came in, this one here. So I laid out some vegetation on it and spray painted it. And that's what I'm going to do today for you with this case right up here. The top case. You can see there that I have covered the Velcro portion there. There's a little Velcro portion there, and I've covered that carefully with some tape so I don't hurt it or alter it. But now I'm going to just show you guys how I use some vegetation just from my yard, some branches to just cover up the fabric that I didn't want the paint to be on. And I'm intentionally not doing this in any directly specific way. So I didn't want to just lay everything this way so that I had just perpendicular or vertical or horizontal lines. Nature that does occur. Like you can see here, grass is just in lines, but I'm not necessarily sure how I'm going to be laying this case down if I want it to be camouflaged. Okay, and you can use spray paint to camouflage gear or just change the color. Maybe you have black and you don't like that. You want to create a little more tan. So I'm just going to lay out here. It may be wise to pull off some of the branch portions, some of the greenery there, so that you get some different degrees going on. And I tried not to have repeating lines, okay? So, or repeating symbols. It'd be kind of weird to have exactly the same look every little section here. So we're just gonna, it's simple, we're just gonna lay down the spray paint now, and we'll see how it works. We may need to remove more of this. Again, the greenery is actually going to be taking up the paint, so where I want the paint to be is where the greenery is not. The greenery is just there to add the definition there. So we'll get the spray paint a little bit here and see how it ends up working out. You may find that you may need more than one or two coats as you do this, that it may be conducive to your desires to go over it a couple times and get different layers, colorations of the coating there. I found that it's kind of smart to do a little bit at a time and see exactly what you're getting and see if you really like what you're getting before you really lay the paint on heavily all over the bag. Okay, so we're going to pull off some of these. You can see we're getting that nice patterning. I mean, you need to go back over and kind of hit it again to get the exact desired colorations you're wanting to get there. I found that the smaller stuff works better as you continue to work on the case and get it. Using some of these same branches over again can be beneficial. Here is the case fully finished. I've done both the top and the back and the side portions of it, and I discovered some things as I repainted that work better. I laid out all that vegetation, all right, the first time, and just kind of went over it once, and then that left me some areas that were still relatively open, okay, or uncolored. So lay out all your vegetation. This would be my hint to you guys. Lay it all out like I had it. Spray it over once really well. Then take it off, and you'll see portions like this area here that didn't get a lot of paint. Maybe that's the look you're going for. But then find a nice little piece that lays relatively flat. Okay, something like maybe this piece here with just that tail. You can come back here and you can alter the coloration relatively easily by just kind of giving a little extra paint there as you do that, and keeping maybe it darker or lighter if you want to use less paint. Another hint is when you guys are doing this, if you use branches like this with lots of stuff sticking up, or you turn those around like this, it's not going to work well. The paint's just going to go through. There will be some definition, but it's going to basically just kind of leave you with a brown area. What you want to do is find these flat portions like this here that will basically lay flat. And the flatter they are and closer they are to the paint, the more definition you're going to get. Also, just remember you can go back and you can always respray paint it. Once you got it all dark though, it's going to be odd looking if you try and go back and alter it. Another hint that I give you guys is don't spray paint in like a line like this. If you have it all like this and you just coat like this, you'll see the striations of where you painted. Kind of paint in different angles, okay, so that it doesn't look like somebody just spray painted through something, but altering your angle as you spray with the can. I'll give you guys a little look at the back here. There you go. I experimented right down here by taking some of the portions that still had wet paint on them and just flicking them out. That did an interesting design. I hope this video has been helpful to you guys as you think about maybe altering the color of your gear or changing the color of your gear. I appreciate your views and your subscriptions. My goal is to produce quality video reviews of shooting, camping, and survival gear. This is the Gear Tester, signing off.